What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Here we are inside of Tera. Although it's not actually the real game yet. Well, it is the real game. I can't say it's the real game. What is that? No, it's the real game, but it's not open yet. How about that? It's not open yet. But for right now, if you did pre-order Tera, then you can go ahead and select your server and also save one character with the name you want. That's one of the biggest things. So right now, I'm going ahead and let everybody know right off that yes, we did choose PvE Dragonfall. As you can see right there next to Dragonfall, it has the number one character, ladies and gentlemen, only one. So that doesn't mean you can put one on each server or anything like that. I wish you could, but you can't. And I'll tell you right off that yes, we did choose PvE. And the reason behind that is me and my friends were actually playing the Tera Beta. And when we were playing the Tera Beta, when we were like around level 10 to 15, there were so many ganks on our alternate characters. Like, I mean, it was gank after gank on us. It was kind of ridiculous by level 30 pluses, and it kind of made you really upset and didn't make you want to play the game all that much. And we don't want to experience that while we're playing. You know, I mean, that may be fun for other people, but while we're doing a quest and then they camp your body, and I know a lot of you know what camping is. When they camp your body and just sit there and wait for you to respawn or whatever, come back and try and finish that quest, and they hide and they pop out and kill you again. Ha! Here we are again. We're level 30. You're level 12. Ah! And they're chopping at you. It's not that much fun. It really isn't. So we chose PvE server because there's still like the arena type thing, battleground. I don't know. However people want to call it, Abyss for me because I played Ion. But there is that arena type feel games where you can play later on, which we're very much interested. That's what I'm interested in, is doing those kind of PvP oriented game styles. The only thing we're losing out on being on PvE server is the open world PvP. Now, what we can do is you can always turn your flag on and do open world PvP on the PvE server. So what's the big difference, right? That's the only thing, is that you don't have to worry about getting beat down while you're level 11 and the other guy's level 40 or 50 down the line, right? So with that said, just letting you know, we are playing on PvE server. We're on Dragonfall 1. Down the line, we may be also putting a character on Valley of Titans PvP server. So we'll go ahead and let you know that as well for down. Oh, actually, it says full now, so never mind. that won't be happening. So it's full right now, I guess, for that PvP server. It's one of the big ones, I guess. Right off, they definitely filled that one up. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna let you see the intro cutscene in case you haven't seen it. So if you haven't, then here it is. I hope you enjoy it and stick around because I got some Firefall gameplay for you. Hopefully you like it. Remember, it's that FPS MMO RPG I told you about. But I'm gonna bring you in-game footage of each class and show you what it's all about. All right, see you in a second.
The answers we now seek cannot be found in books. Our individual journeys must now become linked to the looming battle of our world's salvation. The journey will begin at the Island of Dawn, a mysterious new addition to our maps. Long ago, when the Titans, Arun and Shara, fell asleep, they dreamed our world into existence. A world where races have finally come together as one, to forge a new alliance of equals, to turn back the coming tide of destruction, and stand against enemies who would turn their dream into a nightmare. When the island first arose, we arrived as explorers to discover and to understand. We discovered only death. Now, the best and brightest are arriving on the Island of Dawn, and your journey has led you here to help us make our stand. Our enemies thrive on brutality. They will never stop. But here, on the the Island of Dawn, we will rise again and turn the darkness back into light.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. All right, now we're within Firefall. I'm hoping that you did like the Tera preview that I did show you and whatnot. And if you did, then hopefully you're signed up. If you're not and you're going to sign up, then please do and join us on that Dragonfall server. All right. But other than that, we're in Firefall, and I'm definitely excited to show you this game. Now, remember, now this is still in beta phase, and I mean early beta phase. And when I say early, I mean like only the E. Like seriously, that's the way it is. I mean, their first phase, they focus pretty much only on PVE sides of things, and now they're focused on the PVE side and making the game grow. Remember, this is an FPS MMO RPG, so if you're not interested in this type of game, you can go ahead and click off. Please don't throw me a dislike just because you don't like the game. And if you do throw me a dislike, then hopefully you do an explanation of why you threw me a dislike. I'm just trying to put out videos and help you guys out and help myself out because I love doing this. I love doing this. So, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado, let's create a character so you actually know I'm not going to jump right into the game until after it. So, let's go to create. Now, when they did do the first creation of these characters, it was not like this. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it did not look anything like this. I wish I had post-dated stuff, but you're not allowed to do that with the NDA, so I can't go back and show you previous things, so I kind of deleted those videos. But anyways, like I was saying, everything's changed pretty much, and this is the assault class right here. We can click the down arrow and change it any way we want, and as you can see, it's got different sounds.
That's right.
Depending, you know.
That's a plum day,
So
like shooting possum. Got one. Gotcha!
Smooth.
I dare! Kill!
With a
That's a
V.
kill!
Smooth with a V. Alright, and so
Gotcha!
you can change your skin colors, you can see right there. All the way over. You can be really pale or really dark or in between. But for this guy, we're just going to make him in between. And then we're going to go with faces. Oh, God. Wow. Alright, so here's the many faces that you have. All right, and just because we're gonna do it again. Actually, I don't know why that moved that much. Maybe I just hit the arrow. Oh, you can't. Whatever. We'll leave it there. We'll go with that, and then we'll choose the face that's in between, which is that one. And now we'll actually choose an eye color. Can you zoom? All right, let's go with an eye color. We're gonna go with. Let's go with. No, 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 no. No, it's a hard decision. Hard decision. Hard decision. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever, we'll go with blue. Alright? So go with blue. And now we can change the hairstyle. Let's cycle through these hairstyles. Alright, alright. They're not too bad. And each one, as you can see, is kind of different. They don't have that many hairstyles implemented. I know this is the most common for whatever type of character. This one right here. It's more of like a, I don't know, half Super Saiyan, half Dreadlock thing going on. I don't know. That is very common. This one I have seen quite a bit also. And oh, let's finish off the hairstyles. Oh dear God. Here we go. And that is it. So for this one, we're just gonna go ahead and go with. Was it that one? Is that one. Alright, we're gonna go with that hairstyle. Now we need a color, so let's cycle through these colors. He had red. I saw that. We're gonna go with the. Should we go with the red, or should we go with a different color? I don't know. I don't know. Decisions. I'm not gonna sit here all day on colors though. We got to get this going. So we're just going to choose out red. Facial hair. Oh, automatically. I just thought that one looks cool. So we're going to throw that one in there for facial hair. And my phone just went off. But anyway, let's see what else we can do. Armor color. Alright, so we have blue. And the starting one that was way over was the Brood. Alright. Stellar Ponies. Emerald Blades. Blood Falcons, which is probably what I'm going to choose. Bumblebee, Flamingo. Oh, wow, I went through kind of fast. Accord, we'll go back the opposite way. Desert Storm. See, they have a lot more colors now. I got stuck with this one, Army. I just chose Army just because. And it doesn't look that great, which kind of saddens me because I'm the engineer here. Like this, and it doesn't look that cool on the engineer. So we're going to go ahead and go with Blood Falcons. And we'll cycle through and show you each one real fast. Assault, as you can see, and Assault is like mid-range, and you'll see that in game and everything like that. The Medic. Alright, Recon. Alright, and Engineer, which I already showed you before. And I'll do some nice explanations once we get in game of each one. And Dreadnaught, which looks ungodly when you, yeah. Dreadnaught is definitely should be feared, and it should be. It should be. Let's name him. Let's name him. Need a good name. No. I wonder if Beast will just work. If it works, that's crazy. But there's not that many people in beta, so let's take. Oh, I'm sorry. Female versions. Before I jump out of here, I know a lot of people will be mad. Hey man, you didn't show the female versions. What's up with that? And it's unlike every other game where they have the huge, exaggerated butts and breasts or whatever you want to call it. It's not like that in this game, which I kind of like. They just kind of keep it all about the game. Still look good though. They still look good. And then I'm not going to say anything about that. But yeah. And then once again the Dreadnaught. Alright. And we'll go back to male, and since that name did not work, we're going to go crazy and try that name. And it didn't work either. I need a name. I can't think. Okay, I'll take it. I don't know if I spelled that correctly. I'm not sure or whatnot, but I think I did. But anyways, all right, we'll do it that way. We won't showcase Cassidy yet or anything like that. If you guys are interested in seeing him, then let me know. As you can tell, it's going through a little thing. I'll let you guys read that. Okay, you guys read fast enough. Cool. If you didn't catch that, then you could hit it. You could have hit the pause button and actually read that and whatnot. But we're starting off from the beginning, so I'll be a little bit quiet here for a second. All right, so here we go.
Sin uplink established.
Choppy.
Remote team members online.
Boss, wake up. You'll be landing at Copacabana soon, boss. It's a great place for a vacation, but we need to pay the bills first. Let's see if we can find some work here.
Coming into the city now. Hold on, I'll bring her around.
Don't worry. Once we get hooked into Sin, I'll scan the local feed. We'll find something.
Alright, so as we're landing in sunny Florida, place is called Copacabana.
Boss,
And,
Sin is still down
oh,
over
wow,
much of this
is a little
region.
choppy, and
We'll
I
have
don't
to
know
patch
why.
in manually to receive missions and get
I
data
don't know what
flow.
the reason is for
I'm
that.
pinging you a waypoint where the Sin Tower is
Well,
located near the center of the
take a
resort.
second,
the
let
crystal
it relax.
waters of
Maybe
the
it just needs
Atlantic
to catch
Ocean.
up.
Copacabana
And it
offers
goes
the
through a
most
little small
luxurious
little
amenities
tutorial
one can
tips as
find.
soon as you enter.
Here at
I'm
Copacabana,
just gonna move
you can
around
let
a little
all
bit. I
your
don't know why
worries
the
melt
FPS
away.
is a little bit
Enjoy
lower.
hot
Frames per
crystite shard
second.
massages and invigorating sea kelp masks as
I don't
our
know.
expert
Let's check that out.
masseuses,
Let's check
whom we
that out.
rescued from
Why
the
is it
finest spas during the
running so
destruction of
choppy
Rio,
right now?
tend to your every need.
There we go. Alright, so here we go, and pretty much it goes through little tutorial tips. You press space bar for your jump jets, and as you can see, it's got the little bar to the right side of your target reticle, and that'll let you know how much time you have left on those jump jets when you do utilize them. And so to the right, it'll give you the send uplink and tell you where to go. As you can see, it tells me 117 meters straight in front of me.
Captains of
You hold
industry,
shift key,
and
you can
anyone
sprint.
seeking an unforgettable getaway. Today, this
And I'm still wondering why
captivating
this
resort
game's a little choppy. It's never been choppy before.
Scenic tours are currently postponed until further notice
So I'm
as we
not
train
really sure why
replacement
it's
tour
being
guides.
so choppy.
In the
I'm gonna speed
meantime,
that up a
feel
little
free
bit
to
more.
cautiously roam the sunny beachside on your own to discover the wonders that Copacabana has to offer.
Hi there. Is there something I can do to help?
You're looking healthy, camarada.
Alright, so now I'll go through some of the most important things you should know when coming into this game. Alright, the PvP things are everywhere. You'll see these, the centers. You just hit on the console terminal, and I'll have some videos that want to go through PvP. If you are interested in any of the classes and you want to see them in PvP, then just let me know, and I'll actually enter these queues. I won't enter with this level 1 though. You can though. You can go in as level 1 and do just fine. It's just it's skill based, but sometimes gear outweighs skill. Sometimes. As you can see, this is your loadout, and this is one thing you have to know. When you get inventory on this left side here, which I'll show you in a later video with Cassidon, you can swap out gear over here and change different things out. Change out your assault frame, your assault pack, and different things like that. And as you get better and better gear, you'll have more slots that open. Like this one only has one slot, as you can see if you hover over it. It says the L. That just means you have one slot that you can enter one item into, and so this will be the crater. Alright, so, and as you go along, you'll get up to 3 slots, you know, open with the item that you have and whatnot for all the different frames. And then at the very top, which is also important, shows your health, your primary DPS, so it's 479, ability power, and then your secondary DPS weapon. And we'll go through some of that stuff right now. For assault classes, you can see right now, if you left click, you get a AoE blast. Alright, and this AoE blast is very, very effective. Alright, so I'll say that now. On your right click, you actually get, for this weapon, different weapons have different things. Some have a chaining effect and have different different secondaries for the primary, depending on the weapon. So this one's more like a shotgun, but it also ricochets. As you can see, if I shoot it off this wall here. Well, it's not doing it from that distance. I don't know why. It's being silly.
Flip out!
Oh, maybe this is not the ricochet one. Maybe this is just a shotgun. Alright, so I was wrong in that, so I do apologize. That is just a shotgun effect. Like I said, spacebar is going to be your jump jets. Hold down shift, that's your speed. And then you can press Q and it switches to your secondary weapon. Your secondary weapon actually has infinite ammo, but not for all classes does it work that way. As you can see in the right hand corner of the screen, I'm being healed now by a medic. Down at the right hand corner of the screen, right next to that flame, you see that infinity symbol next to 40. That means I have unlimited ammo for my secondary, which is this weapon, which is an assault rifle. So you can shoot all day long and it never runs out. And when you right click,
Reloading!
it actually, oh come on, oh it zooms in. Almost kind of looks like Halo gun. but it's definitely more accurate when you actually use this, and I'll prove that to you right now, just so a lot of you will know right from the start. That's your grouping with it zoomed in. Alright, let's take the zoom off and just shoot, and there's your grouping. Alright, so if people wondering why they didn't hit their target and whatnot, use zoom as much as you can, but if they're up close, you really don't need to use that zoom. I'm sure I don't need to let any of you FPS players know that type of thing. Let's go back. And then you have one extra ability, which is in the middle right now, so that'd be my 1 key. Now it works very effectively. Now, the higher you are, the more damage it does for this Q ability. So what you want to do is, if let's say the medic was a guy you're going after and you're shooting at him and whatnot, you're missing, you go up as high as you can and then hit your Q or your 1 key and slam down. That right there is a lot of damage. I've been instant killed by people doing that ability sometimes. I mean, maybe I lost a little bit of health and whatnot, but the higher you are, the more damage it does when you come down. And as you can see, it's got a timer, a cooldown timer, letting you know you have 38 seconds left to go, and then it'll be off cooldown. Other than that, switch back to your secondary or hit Q and go back to your main weapon. And go back and do work. Now, your R key does reload. It will reload your weapon and whatnot. And this is the second most important console. I'd say loadout is first because you need to know how to change out your inventory and whatnot. So this is the second one. At any time, you do not need to have 10 or 15 multiple characters like in other MMOs, which I like this concept. At any time, you can go to this battle frame station and change up to an engineer, a recon medic, or dreadnought as easy as rolling your mouse wheel down on whichever one you want to, like the dreadnought. We'll go in order. We're going in order. So down to the engineer, click it. Everything changes out, and there you are. There's no need, but you have to level up each one. Let me say that now. So if you were level 5 assault, you'd still be level 1 on all the rest of them. But in PvP, you can actually level each one by switching them out constantly inside of PvP. PvP is a fun way to level as well, so is PvE. So that's totally up to you. Now in this game, I don't know. This game is completely fun. So, but anyways, let me stop jibber jabbering and show you guys a little bit more. All right, so this is the engineer. Same thing. Left space bar is the jump jets. Looks a little bit different as you can see. Q is the secondary. You need to, as soon as you see the reticle that has the 4 crosshairs and whatnot, then you know that is your secondary weapon. It works exactly the same as the other one. You shoot, except for it's attached to his arm, and it's not that great. Now I'll tell you, I'm running engineer and I use accuracy, reload, and because it's almost like glyphing per se, but I use accuracy, reload, and another one, and I can't remember right now. But just like the other one, like I said, if you actually zoom in, your targeting gets a lot better. Alright, now as far as distance goes, it gets worse and worse. So I'll let you know that now. Reloading! What else for engineer? His main weapon is his engineering tool. Alright, so
Did you fight with something hard?
his engineering tool, the first left click will be just the healing tool, repairing tool. Alright, and this can also do damage to enemies, as well as repair your turrets, repair your repair stations, and repair anything else that can be repaired. So please utilize that as much as possible. If someone gets in close range to you and you're repairing something, don't be afraid to put this in their face. As long as you're close enough to them, it actually does do damage to them over time. It's pretty good damage. And if you right click it, then it also has a secondary damage ability, which is energy bolts. And you just need to have a good aim. If you have a good aim, then you'll be totally fine with that. It does great damage. Now, there are different arms, and when you change out these different repair arms, if you hit P on your keyboard, then you can bring up your loadout as well, and you'll see what you get to change out your repair gun. Like at level 2, I get to upgrade to Rapidyne Repair Bolter 1. And as you level, it tells you each thing you unlock. So level 3, I get to unlock engine frame level 2. See, I have engine frame level 1 right now, which doesn't allow any slots. I can't put anything in it. But at level 3, I get 1 slot, so then therefore I can put an item in it to increase health regen or increase recharge of my abilities or jump jets or anything I choose. And as you can see, it goes further and further down the line. Now, the coolest part, I should have showed you about Assault as well, about Engineer is this last one. This last repair station that you get at level 15 increases heals, energizes, and replenishes ammo for your group. And it's an actual station that you get to drop down, and your friendlies can come over and heal and repair ammo off of that, as long as it's not destroyed. Sorry about that. Let's see. Oh, we can hit number 1 key. Place your turret anywhere you want to. And then you can always upgrade your engineering turret, but you cannot right now because you don't have the upgrade. So as you can tell, you hit that, you hit your left click, heal up your turret. And now remember this is another thing, whether you're an engineer or not, whenever there's a turret near you and you have an enemy near you, you can hit the F key and make the turret target whatever you're targeting. So it can help save your life lots of times. So just remember, that's anyone in game. You can hit that F key and the target, the turret's target will change and start shooting that target that it needs to, the necessary target. So that's pretty amazing that they implemented that in the game, so it doesn't just shoot randomly all over the place. It'll switch targets when you need it to. Now it does have an upgrade, which I can't show you right now because I don't have the upgrade as of yet. Actually, I do. I didn't think I had enough. Oh, I had 10. I didn't even notice. Down in the right-hand corner, there's 10 repair tools, and when you upgrade, as you can see, it's now changed. The turret's changed itself. It's got 2 rotating cannons, or whatever you want to call them, miniguns, and they'll rotate and they will shred your target. Now, as you can see, the turret itself is low on health, so you just left click and let it heal up. Now, you don't need to stay on it. Let me say that now. I see a lot of people doing this. Oh, yeah, heal up turret, yeah. No, you don't need to do that. Just one short burst like that, and look at it. It starts healing. You'll see the repair tool going around it. It's going to heal automatically. Just one burst, just like that. Burst, like that. And then you can switch up and go back to shooting your enemy or whatever is necessary that you need to do. Alright, so now we're going to jump over to the Recon class. Alright, Recon class is a sniping class in the game. It's pretty good. If you're a good shot or anything like that, and you can aim really good, then go by all means. Do that. Be a Recon class. Now, in PvP, I will say that I think it's totally OP, in which a lot of people have agreed, and hopefully they look at nerfing it, because a few Recon and a few Assault can demolish anybody, but Medics will make or break the game, truthfully. Medics will make or break the game, which we'll be discussing shortly. Alright, so like you've seen, the right click for the main weapon for the Recon is the zoom. Left click will fire your shot. Alright, secondary weapon is a smaller assault rifle. It's like an SMG. And it has a different targeting reticle, as you can see, but I actually love this weapon a lot for close range. It does insane damage. Look at the grouping on that for close range. It's pretty good without having a target. I think it's an excellent weapon for close range. If you're an engineer, I definitely say this is a better weapon to have on your engineer than to have the alternate assault rifle. And its grouping for actually aiming is not that much better, but let's see. Let's take a step back a little bit. Let's see what we can pull off with this. See that? Yeah, the grouping's not that great from range, but it works. It works. So that's that. And also, like I was saying, one more ability. This guy has resonating bolts. So I just activated that. You can switch to your sniper rifle, and you see it's glowing red right now. You have these. Oh, I just wasted it. I wasted it. Oh, I'm gonna have to come back to it, ladies and gentlemen. It's got like a 42-second cooldown. Nobody wants to wait 42 seconds. But they're bolts. Basically, they're bombs that will connect to a target or to a object, I should just say, and onto an object, and then it will explode after a certain amount of time. That's the easiest way I can explain that to you. And 22 seconds is almost up, so we'll go ahead and wait around and show you that. And as you can see, everyone's over here. I'll explain some other things while we're waiting these 14 seconds. This is the crafting station. So if you see my location right now and you see the fire, so a little bit south of that is the crafting station. This is where you can do all kinds of craft. And I'll explain that in a later video. These are health stations. You can grab health if you really needed it or anything like that. There's also ammo stations located all around everywhere, and they're yellow in color, and they look like little bullets or rounds of ammo, like right there. You can come here and replenish your ammo when necessary. Alright, now we're going to do this resonating bolts once again. So we hit one key, we aim,
Resonating bolt chamber.
and you see them placing on the wall, and then they explode after a certain amount of time. Alright, so that's the Recon class. Let's switch it up. Let's go into Medic. And after I finish this out, I'm not sure what else you all will want to see, but just let me know. Just let me know. Now we're on the Medic class, which is one of my other favorite classes. I'm in between doing Medic or Dreadnaught after my engineer is maxed out. Now Medic is a medic. It's exactly what it is. Its left click will target and heal a target as long as that reticle is close to him and whatnot. You can heal him. Now, when that stream is at work, the left click stream takes no energy whatsoever, but it's not that great of a heal. And so, as you can see right now, healing him, and then we got another medic over there that needs to be healed. There we go. So that's the left click. It doesn't take any energy. It's pretty nice. Now right click is totally different. When you use right click, you see that percentage is dropping down really fast. It's a bigger heal, and it also heals yourself and also provides like a shield cover. You see the white shield that's depleting right now. It depletes over time, but it's very nice, but you need to use it effectively. It's a very big heal. Alright, it's way better than left click, but left click you can do that all day and hold that stream, and then when they get into trouble, go ahead and right click and give them that sustained heal. It's a better heal. Alright, and let's see, its alternate is an assault rifle as well. It's the same one as the others, as the assault group. Still a good weapon, and the cool thing is that counter right there that you see on the screen, the 40, actually works. Like people at first, people were like, "Oh, it didn't work." Yes, it did work. So you can keep track of that ammo when you're zoomed in if you need to or anything like that. Now it's one ability that you gain at level 1 is a frontal cone heal. So you aim in front of you just like I am, and then hit the 1 key, and you see that heals everyone in that cone area. So that's pretty cool. It's got a 1 minute cooldown just like almost everything else and whatnot, and that's pretty much the medic. Now down the line you get a lot more abilities with the medic, and I'll show some of those to you right now. Like, yeah, it's called the healing wave. Alright, now you can get a vampiric healing gun, which will do damage to an individual and also heal yourself at the same time. Those are cool things that the medic does get. If you've played Global Agenda, it's almost just like Global Agenda, but better. Sadly to say, it's just kind of like that, but better. And it just keeps better and gets better and better. I know you've not showed you any gameplay or anything like that. Like I said, this game, like what I'm showing you right now, is just showcasing each class and their abilities right now. And supercharge an ally, make them stronger for a short amount of time. This is a healing pulse. I mean, everyone's got their thing. This is increased healing and a knockback healing wave at level 15. 15 is the max level currently, just to let you all know in case you were wondering. And yes, the gear and way you look does change depending on what you have. As you can see, she looks completely different than I do. You take a look at that. Her pack is different. That means she's higher level. She's got different gear than I do. She looks pretty cool.
Hello. Despite this mess, life is still
If I can move around and get a good look at her. There you go. Alright, so that is Medic. We got one more to go, ladies and gentlemen. Then I'm going to get out of your hair and let you go do what you need to do for the day. I don't know what's going on. Now, if you are interested in seeing... Come on, scroll down there into the Dreadnaught. Okay. Now, if you are interested in seeing gameplay and whatnot, please post in the comment box below. Let me know, and I'll get that gameplay out to you. I just don't want to make this video that long. Actually, I might just do it. What do you guys think? You guys can't even answer me right now, but I think I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to go ahead and make the video a little bit longer than usual, and hopefully you all enjoy it. And if you don't, then you don't. If you do, then you do. And I don't know, it's this random lag every now and then is kind of killing me. I don't know where it's coming from and whatnot, but do remember this game is still in the beginning Betty phases. Okay, so this is Dreadnaught, and this is the tank of the game. Yes, I did say it, and yes, it is the tank of the game. Its left click is its minigun. Alright, and the minigun up close is devastating. Devastating. This gun is amazing up close. If you like playing tanks, then definitely grab this class. Now, the left click is that. Now, the right click is an actual shield, and it uses the same bar as your jump jets. So you can shield and fly, but as soon as that bar is gone, you're done. Alright, so wait for that shield to recuperate and go back up, or the energy to go back up, the power bar, and then you can reestablish your shield and put it back up. You can also use your shield for a second, have it up, and then start shooting through the shield, but it breaks the shield. So you only have, I think it's like 1 second or 2 seconds until the shield falls off, as you can see. And then the shield falls off, and then you commence shooting. And then reestablish that shield, block all the damage. And yes, it blocks a lot of damage, but the more damage it hits it, the faster the shield goes down, ladies and gentlemen. So, what else? Let's switch it up. I don't know why I switched to that. Its secondary is the assault rifle once again. Infinite ammo, please remember that. So you don't have to waste all your ammo on this gun if you don't need to. If you had a pretty good aim, then definitely switch up and use that secondary until, you know, shit hits the fan, so to say. And then you want to definitely break out the minigun. The reload, as you can see, is pretty cool. I like how they definitely have that instead of just having it reload and just sit there. That wouldn't be cool. Now, he's got a lot of different abilities as well. Down the line, he can plant his feet into the ground like a turret, like turret mode, and you have increased accuracy and increased damage. That is amazing. I wish I could show you right now, but I can't. I wish there was an assault guy around here that was actually doing it right now. But they're like any other game for an MMO, ladies and gentlemen. The tank and the medic class are the least played, and then it would fall in line with assault. I would say assault and recon would be second, engineer last. Engineer is more of a support class. You have to rely on those turrets so much, and a little bit of damage destroys those turrets really fast. So you're just pretty much upkeeping those turrets and supporting your team the whole time. But if that's what you like to do like me, then if you like to support, then definitely go for that. I'm not more of a recon player. Even though I play ranged in a lot of other games, recon is not my thing. But anyways, his one special ability, like I said, you hit the 1 key, and he's got a huge shield. Alright, and this protection shield is amazing as well. It stays up. It's got a timer that's ticking down, as you can see right above the ability, and off it goes. Alright, and then you can pop back up your shield, whatever you need to do, but he's got a lot of different abilities to gain down the line. Now let's check out his 15 ability. I know I'm scrolling through this like crazy. His 15 ability is faster rate of fire, lower movement penalty. As you can see right there, that is the turret mode. But it's turret mode too, so it's increased. So you actually will gain turret mode when. There it is, level 4. Level 4 is when you gain it. Toggle turret mode and mobile fire platform. So like I said, you plant your feet, you can't move or anything like that, but you do have increased damage and increased accuracy. It's pretty nice. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed that brief overview of the classes and whatnot. Hopefully that gave you an inside look or better look at at Firefall and what's to come. Now, if you have any comments or anything like that, or anything you didn't understand at all in the game, or anything at all, whether it's this game or another, please post in the comment box below. Let me know. Other than that, I think I'm going to go jump on some DC Universe and do some PvP. So I'm out of here, ladies and gentlemen. I'll catch you all later.